You're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers podcast.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers podcast. Today is November 26, 2018, and this is episode number 56. Did I get that right? You don't even know.
I don't know because I'm on a new computer. Hey,
we'll get to that. My name is Jose Roldan.
Frank Black Friday Burner.
I wonder if that's like a porn name. And you're listening to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers podcast, where you hear all your geek news
all week, every week.
So Black Friday, huh? I didn't even spend that much.
Oh, I spent a lot.
Yeah, you spend a lot, especially now that you're on a brand new computer, and people will be able to tell that you sound better. In if it does sound better, I don't know yet.
Yeah, but
bro, I can already tell you sound clearer.
Dude, Black Friday's, it was awesome, and then it wasn't awesome, but it was awesome.
How much did you spend in games?
Not much. That's where it wasn't awesome. But there wasn't, dude, this year wasn't that many good games. There was just high quality games.
There were some games that I wanted, and I got them. I sent that list to people so they could buy it for me for Christmas. So I didn't have to spend it. Yeah, so I was able to pitch Black Friday sales to people who were going to get me gifts and tell them, listen, if you buy it today, you'll buy it for this amount. And that's how I got my gifts. But I won't see those games till Christmas.
I mean, dude, it was. I got the Evil Metal Gamers 2017 Game of the Year edition.
Jesus Christ!
Injustice 2, which is pretty sweet. To be honest, I haven't played in a while, and by getting the Game of the Year edition, I got all of the DLC characters, which is really fucking sweet.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, so...
we got Persona, but we'll talk about that.
Jesus Christ.
So what gadgets did you get?
So I started off with... Black Friday started early. It's like
it always starts early.
But I got some Echo Dots early. And in getting these Echo Dots early, I started messing around with it, and I love it. I love it. And so from there, went online for the Black Friday shopping, got my computer, which is a Dell something or other. Comes with a GTX GeForce 1050 for all you computer guys out there. Apparently that's good. I don't know. I just bought it because Jose said it was good.
It is good. It's very good. For a laptop, it's really good.
Yeah.
The way I see it is you can build a PC cheaper than that, but you're getting a laptop, which means you could take that fucker with you anywhere. And that's why I like it.
Right. So I got that. And then from there, I got the Echo Show, which is the video camera version of that fucking thing.
Do you know what's so funny? I've been watching these commercials where that is similar to that, where the camera moves.
That's the Facebook one.
Which, I had no idea, because I always caught that commercial like halfway, and I always thought that was the Echo Live.
No, it's called The Show, not Live.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. The Echo Live is what? The one that's like just a sphere?
I don't know.
Or is it a tablet?
Dude, your guess is as good as mine, man. I don't know.
Have you played with it yet?
The Show? Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The Echo Show. That's the tablet one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder what the one is called. The one that has like a sphere that looks like a old clock, but it also has like camera.
I know what you're talking about now. I do know what you're talking about.
You know, right? Where they get the grandma that.
But that's because that thing's cheaper. and you can just preset it up.
Okay.
So like and then I can call you on it and all that fun stuff. So it's like FaceTime and all that. And then originally I got the Ring Pro, but I don't have a doorbell. So for those of you out there thinking about getting one of those security cameras that's a doorbell, but you don't own a doorbell, do not get the Pro. You have to have a doorbell. Otherwise, you got to do some construction in your house to add in the amplitude. Yeah. So I had to take it back. But I got the Ring 2 because that one's wireless.
Okay.
So I got the Ring 2, which is awesome. And my Ring 2 connects directly to my Echo Show. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting all the terminologies right. So it connects directly to the Echo Show, and I can see what's going on outside from my kitchen.
Okay. I think that's very interesting.
Dude, I'm living in the future. Like, for you kiddos out there who don't remember any of this, I grew up and there was a movie called Demolition Man. And holy shit, just about everything from Demolition Man, I kind of have. It's rather insane and it's creepy, but it's awesome. I literally live in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty unbelievable what Google and Samsung and Amazon are doing.
Yeah, no, it is. And I mean, I hate this. This is one of those things where, and you know, and I say it all the time, and I don't apologize for it. Apple's behind on this. Apple's really behind on this.
Way behind. They're the only ones not doing it.
And I don't really know why they're not doing it unless they're, you know how I'm kind of the apologist for them. And I'm not going to
know
apologize.
how hard it is? Bro, you got to give them time.
Because they're going to, well, I say it just like this. They're going to take it and they're going to make it better. But it's going to be more expensive.
You don't understand how hard it is to grab last year's phone and make sure that it looks exactly like the same the next year. It's really hard, precise work that goes into that. So you got to give them time.
I mean, you are right in that regard that a lot of the times it's the same rehash product, and that's fine. I mean, I always go back, dude. Trust me, I'm a high school teacher, and I see all the different phones that Samsung and Google and everybody makes, and the fact that they're all different, and I have no idea how to operate them. I say it, dude. I stick with Apple with phones because I'm old and I don't want to learn new shit.
No. I'm just joking. But I mean, I don't know when they're going to jump on that. I mean, for fuck's sake. I think Samsung is in advanced when it comes to your everyday appliances. They're the ones that are changing appliances into the future. Yeah. Like those Samsung refrigerators and shit. Yeah. No one's done that yet.
I will say one thing. This is something that I found out today. Stay the fuck away. If you're trying to do all this shit, guys, stay the fuck away from LG.
Oh, yeah?
Fuck away from it. Because my LG TV, my 75-inch, and now I sound like I'm bragging and shit, but my 75-inch TV that I got last year for Black Friday.
Yeah, the LG one. What happened?
It is not compatible with Alexa because it's older. And the operating system won't allow it to update to it, even though it is a smart TV. It's some bullshit, man.
I don't know. I guess, I mean, shit, really. But there has to be something.
What, there's like a third party app. I really got to mess with it. Like I have to really start digging in there and getting it. But I already have the third party app, but it's like you have to tell Alexa to tell this other thing to do some bullshit, and it's stupid as fuck. Like, it pisses me off. I mean, it's totally like beyond first world problems, but it's just the entire idea behind it is to save time and be more efficient. And when you start to incorporate these other third party apps into it, you might as well just turn it on yourself.
I agree. I just got the only thing I got was the Nvidia Shield. I got it for like $80 cheaper.
Yes, you were trying to get me to get on that, but I didn't.
But I mean, that's the reason I got it, is because it's got Android, Google, so it's compatible with my Google Home.
But now here's the thing, real quick. I hate to cut you off. My Vizio TV, which is older by like 3 years,
it
connects
works.
It connects to the thing just fine.
Who makes Vizio? Maybe it doesn't work with Korean ones. No,
Like I said, if you're trying to get into this tech shit, stay away from LG, unless you're buying the state of the art best shit.
Stay
it's
away.
not worth it. Yeah, stay away. Because man, it's a pain.
It's a damn shame.
But you were saying the Shield.
Well, the Shield I can also control it with my Google Home. So if I connect it to my TV, I'll be able to control what I watch by me talking to Google Home. So I can say play this on YouTube and it'll do it and everything, which is awesome. Plus, I can stream my games directly from my computer. The Steam Link, which originally is what I had, which is $2.99 right now. They're gonna stop making them very soon. The Steam Link just streams from Steam, and then
Right.
if you want to stream Ubisoft games or EA games, you have to do this whole shenanigan bullshit that you have to add it into the Steam. It's a real hassle. As opposed to the Nvidia Shield, will stream anything that runs out of your Nvidia graphics card. So you don't have to do anything moving around or anything. It just, if you have an Nvidia graphics card, it'll stream it to the Shield. And it does 4K HDR. So if you're running an Nvidia graphics card at 1080p because you have a monitor or maybe you don't have a strong computer, it will stream it 4K for you. So you'll get the HDR and you'll get the same graphics that you have from your computer, but you'll get it in the resolution of 4K. And that sounds amazing. I don't have a 4K TV, I'm still behind on that. I'm saving for an OLED or OLEDs.
Yeah. The old. Okay, I just don't know what. It's like substantially more expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's way more expensive. This is the reason I haven't bought a 4K. I'm saving for that. I went to purchase a 4K TV. Well, we were like window shopping, and once your eyes look at OLED, everything else looks like shit around it. Just shit. So I told the guy, don't put the TVs that you're trying to sell right beside the OLEDs, because then, or OLEDs, whatever you want to say, because then everything else looks like garbage, and you can't convince me to buy this one when this one looks better. But I'm not going to spend $3,000 either. I mean, does that make any sense? So you don't want to spend You don't want to spend $3,000, but then you see that, and I'm like, but this one looks better. Maybe I'll just save up. That's how I am. I save up for the better stuff. Plain and simple. I mean, the only other time that I would have bought a 4K is that those weren't around, and they're expensive as fuck. And Black Friday had none of them cheap. Nothing was cheap for OLEDs.
No, it's kind of like So I got the girlfriend the Switch. There was nothing on Black Friday that was Nintendo.
No, just bundles. That's it.
Yeah, nothing. But I did get her, and it's funny because she never plays video games. Like, she's not a gamer. She likes, the traditional Mario and all that nonsense. But she's not like a gamer.
Nonsense.
Right. So she's a huge, huge fan of the Joker, right? And
Okay.
in that, I got her the DC villains. And dude,
Alright.
she's been playing the fuck out of it. Now, granted, at times you can see how amateur of a player she is. Because there will be something where she has to like jump several obstacles without getting hit. And she goes, "Can you do this for me?" And I just bang it out in first try. And she's all just like, "Fuck you."
That's exactly what I would say too. Fuck you.
But yeah, so that being said, I got her that. But yeah, dude, Black Friday this year for games, not so great. Spider-Man was not available anywhere unless you got the bundle.
Yeah, no, that's how it was.
So
I
Spider-Man
heard who said that the PlayStation sold out?
dude, where I was, PlayStation sold the fuck out. GameStop, they started their Black Friday at like 3, sold out the fuck of that game.
That's fucking crazy that it would sell out. But I mean, it was just a regular PlayStation 4, right?
That I don't know. I believe
It must
so.
have been.
I
It
don't
must
think
have
it's
been.
a pro. I don't think it was a pro.
I don't think there was any deals with PlayStation Pro.
No, there was a PlayStation Pro deal. It was like $400, but you got like 2 games or something. I think one of them was like a PlayStation Pro with Red Dead for $400.
No, that's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Other than that, I also got Diablo 3, the collector's edition in PlayStation 4.
See, you didn't tell me that. I would have bought it. That way we could have
Well,
played together.
I'm supposed to. I didn't know you liked Diablo.
I do like Diablo, dude.
It was
Diablo-
$20, and it's usually 60 or something
I
like
know,
that.
and I didn't buy it because I didn't want to get a game and then because Diablo really isn't fun single player. Diablo's fun multiplayer.
Well, I heard that they have seasons now, and that's what Kimberly's playing right now, the season. Which is, I have no idea. Apparently, it's like you play the whole game, and it brings you up like in a specific stats or something. So and like ratings, and they do it every season. And apparently, that's super fun. That's what she's doing. I don't have a second PS4 controller, so I can't play it yet. But I think it's still 20. I'm pretty sure it's still 20.
If it is, well, Cyber Monday's tomorrow, so if it's still up, I will definitely jump on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
So-
I played it. I wasn't the biggest fan of it when I initially played it, but I'll go back and play it if you're gonna play it. And one of the
I'll tell you right now. The cool thing about that game is you, me, and Kimberly can play at the same time.
Well, is it up to 4 or up to how many
Up to
people?
4.
Because
Up
I
to
remember,
4.
I remember doing bail runs back in the old days.
Well, I mean, if you give the controller, if Kathy has a PlayStation account, then she can. All you have to do is sign in onto the second. You put the second controller.
No,
and
I'm
sign
saying
in.
like the 4 of us could play. The 3 of us can play. Kathy's not gonna. That's too advanced for. I mean, as simple as Diablo is, it's still too advanced for her.
But yes, but I'm just saying.
But no,
She
but I'm
could.
saying, could we get Dylan on there and whatnot?
Of course, Dylan can play.
Well, no, could we? Would it be more than 4? Hypothetically, up to 4. Okay.
Up to 4. But
So it's not. It's
the
not like
more
the
they
old
play,
days.
the more the hordes.
Right. No, it's just like Borderlands, just like any
It's just like exactly, or Gears of War.
yeah. The more people you have online, the more difficult it becomes, which makes it more fun.
The loot. One of my all-time. There's 2 games that I absolutely love when it comes to loot, and it's Borderlands and Diablo. The loot is what just makes me want to play. And when you get that legendary, it's just magical. And the good thing too is that everybody can grab the loot. Like I can't grab loot that you're not gonna get.
I don't like that concept. There's something about that I think Division did that best. Where it doesn't even show up for you. It only shows like what shows up for me shows up for me. What shows up for you shows up for you.
No, it's like that. I mean, no, I'm sorry. I said it wrong. It's like if you're playing one specific character, that loot is yours. So you can't grab my loot. That's what I meant.
Old Diablo 2, they must have changed it because Diablo 2, man, that shit was a free-for-all.
No, now it's if you're the warrior and warrior loot comes down, I can grab it and take it away from you. But if I'm a mage, where the fuck do I need the warrior loot? You understand?
Yeah.
And it's all randomized, so a legendary might drop, but it might be for the warrior. So I would say, Frank, take it. Now, you understand what I mean?
I still think Division does it best. Division has it where I see my gear, you see your gear, but I don't see what you get.
Yeah, which it sounds cool like that, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking because I play with Kimberly in the same console.
That could be it too.
That could be it too. So maybe I've never actually played. I think I played with Dylan once online or George. So I'm not sure how it works for them. Maybe they do get different loot for all I know. But I'll tell you one thing: the best version of Diablo 3 is the console version. And a lot of PC people might fucking write threatening letters to me, but
I remember when that happened because wasn't the PlayStation? Didn't it give the dodge rule, which PC didn't get for some unknown reason?
I don't think there is a dodge. No,
Like,
I don't think
know
it
what I'm
was
talking
that. I
about.
think it was the auction house was the biggest pile of shit on PC. And this is once again, because I don't want the PC gamers to, in my opinion, the game plays better with a controller. With a PC, you click and point where you want your character to go. Does that make any sense?
No, dude, you don't have to tell me Diablo 2.
So you gotta point. You gotta point with the mouse where you want them to attack, as opposed with controller. You don't have to do that. You move where you want to fight. That to me is more appealing. In fact, I think it was so good. Once again, I'm not sure. I think they did. They added the game controllers to the PC version. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did. They implemented it in there because it was so well done. Remember, the game came out like I think a year or 2 years after it came out for PC.
Right.
So they had enough time to figure out what they were gonna do for it to work, and it came out for PlayStation 3. And when you play PlayStation 3 and then you jump on the PlayStation Pro version, Frank, it is like night and day. Because they do a software update just for the PlayStation Pro.
No shit.
Yeah, they did an update just for the PlayStation Pro. If you have a PlayStation 4 no regular, they don't give you that update, but it really does make that. First of all, you get more monsters that can run in there. There's 60 frames per second. It's just gorgeous, and it's too bad I can't see what it looks like on 4K, but I guarantee you it would look amazing. It's an old game, so
yeah.
on 4K it should run just fine. I read somewhere I think it's 4K 60 frames per second.
And
it has HDR.
Well, good.
Sorry.
Speaking of 60 frames per second, once again, not knowing shit about PC, I was playing one of my favorite games all time, StarCraft 2. And my game...
Was it free?
Yeah, it's free.
Okay.
The first thing is free. Everything else, which I think I'm gonna buy anyways, because I'm almost done with it. StarCraft 2. So I uploaded it and everything, and I'm playing it, and dude, I was like, why the fuck can't I run a game that's so old on like ultra settings? This doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
And then you told me to update my video card.
Yeah, the Nvidia card, exactly.
I had no idea you had to do that. And oh my god, the game is like it literally is running max everything. It said that I'm running like 100 and something frames per second. It's a whole new game.
Did you download the GeoForce like I told you?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known to do that.
Yeah, the GeoForce is just so easy because it'll find the games you have, and then you can pick them, and it'll say optimize your games, and it'll optimize it for you. I mean, you could do it manually if you want. You go into the settings, but there's a lot of settings.
No, that's for guys who...
Exactly. You click here, you click there, you sacrifice this, and you gain this. But the GeoForce will do it for you. It'll make it where it'll run the best. Like it'll choose for you. These are the best settings for your game to run. And I guess it did it for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So don't forget to do that also for Skyrim.
Well, yeah. Well, do I have to do it for every game, or can I just do it once and be done with it?
No, every time you download a new game, you have to update it in that little thing.
Okay.
And the other recommendation, does it show you your frames per second?
It told me my frames per second in the bottom corner. Like if I go to the menu thing, it tells me
on the actual game.
Yeah.
Because there's a setting that you do on GeoForce that it'll do it for all your games. So you'll always see how many frames per second. I mean, if it bothers you to seeing it, you can turn it off, but you can. I leave it on at all time. Like I don't even see it anymore. The only time I see it is if I lag, and then I'll look, to see what's going on. Well, that's awesome. I'm so happy that you're playing PC, and we're doing the sharing thing. You never play Hellblade, did you?
No.
I have it on Steam.
Yeah, but I want the trophies.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the trophy? Fuck the trophies. You're beyond that now.
Never beyond my trophies.
So then get it for Steam. You're level Steam. 1, sir. You're in level 1. That's embarrassing. I'm at level 23. Dylan is like 21.
And I'm playing Skyrim, and I'm playing thing, so I'm not leveling up anytime soon.
So to get the fucking Skyrim gives you also trophies and stuff for Steam. Get to it, man. The vegan god is at level 20.
Love you, George.
I'm not sure where John is. I have John too, but you'll see, bro. You need to read up on Steam. Steam has so much shit. It is such a huge community. I mean, I can't even get into the things you could do there. But that's for another time. So, I finished Red Dead.
That's great that you finished. I'm not even close.
I finished it.
We'll have a spoiler cast later. But go ahead.
I'm not going to spoil anything other than I finished it. I did what came after the finishing the game. I took it out of my PlayStation and I sold it.
Wow, really?
I was done with it. I was like, I don't want to invest any more time in this game. Wish I can't get into it right now because you haven't passed the game. But once I was done, let me tell you, the story, the ending, everything was just amazingly epic. But I thought to myself, and I said, if there's a small chance, first of all, it's a long game, and I'm starting to run out of patience with the game. Because
with that game or games in general?
No, that game in general is just I'm running out of the patience that I have with this game. It's great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, towards the end, it became more like a chore to finish the game because I wanted to finish it because I wanted to know what the story was, and there's really no way to quicken the process because there is no way to quicken in this game. You have to you know what I mean. Once they give you a mission, you're stuck in the mission. You got to do it.
No, you can exit it. You can quit the mission. You got to die.
But that's... don't get me. That's another thing. Another gripe I have with that fucking game, where you cannot... You have to die to exit the mission. There's no way to just restart the mission. I hate that.
But here's where I'll go with you. Between that and Assassin's Creed, brother, you're big gamed out.
It's true. But I'm not saying it's a bad... Let me tell you, the reason that I stopped, though, is because the more I did it, I said, you know what? If there is a PC version for this game coming, which it may never happen. It may never happen. But if there is, I want to play it. And I don't want to put... I mean, so trophies to me is not that important as it used to be. And I don't want to put...
because you're mainly PC now.
Exactly. And I don't want to put 200 hours in this game, and then when the PC version comes out, I'm not going to want to touch it.
No, I feel you. That's reasonable.
So I was like, I passed it. I enjoyed the story.
It kind of sucks that you're not going to be able to play online, though.
By the time online comes out, I might get the cheaper version of Red Dead. Who knows? I own games in both versions. Like, I have Injustice on both versions. So we'll see. But then I got Persona. And Persona was another reason that I wasn't playing Red Dead. I wanted to get Red Dead done. I don't know how you did it, where you just jumped to Persona and you dropped Red Dead. I wanted to get Red Dead done before I jumped on Persona, because Persona is to me, is opposite of Red Dead. It's fast paced.
It's not fast paced. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not. To me, it's Frank. I'm comparing it to Red Dead, which is the slowest game in the face of this planet. To me, it was just like you're doing stuff. There's the menus. They move quicker. Which is one of the things I don't like about Red Dead. When you're exiting, you have to press the O to exit.
No,
it is like I want to shoot my head every time. And if you don't press the O and you try to exit the other way, you have to go through like 6 different sub menus to exit. That makes me want to throw the controller against the TV. But then I jump into something fresh like a JRPG, and it's like taking 1,000 pounds off of you. And yes, you're right. Persona's not that fast, but when you jump from Red Dead, it seems to me like it's going at a faster rate for me. It is fun, and I really do like the style of the game. The cell shading, I like it a lot.
I just love the game. It is absolutely incredible. It is a 2017 game, and that right there would have gone toe to toe with the 2017 Evil Dead Game of the Year. But Jesus, is it good? I love it. I love JRPGs though, and man, do I love this game.
Absolutely, I agree. You know what? I don't even have to agree, because I never wanted to give that game the 2017 Evil Metal Gamers Game of the Year shit. So yes, I choose Persona, and that's it.
Over Resident Evil 7.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was your choice.
No, wait.
Same year.
I wouldn't be Resident Evil 7. I'm sorry. I retract that comment. I love Resident Evil 7. I'm sorry.
Resident Evil 7's great.
Yes.
Not knocking Resident Evil 7.
But Persona was really good. I actually think Persona is actually more fun than Final Fantasy 15.
It is. This is where I go, fuck all the bullshit, man. I hated Final Fantasy 12. I hated all these like action adventure, and people are like, I hate where it has the random fights. Now granted, this game doesn't have the random fights, but I hate it when people are like, oh, I hate random fights in video games, blah 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 blah. And it just goes back to, dude, I really think, JRPGs are made for more experienced gamers.
Absolutely. It is.
And you just can't dive into a JRPG and expect to have a great time. And dude,
bro, the game has great transitions for the scenes where the guy jumps down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Everything, all the transitions is so just, God, the mind of the Japanese is beyond us. Is beyond us. I wouldn't be surprised if Japan one day just flies off into space, the whole island.
They've been working at it the entire time.
It was like a spaceship that we thought it was an island. They're just, the way they think, the stuff they come up with is so good. It's almost sad that I'm not cracking down on American games. I'm just saying it's sad that Americans are making more games than the Japanese these days.
They are making more games, but it's quality over quantity, man.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, is that the quantity over quality is obviously attracting Americans. Remember that. At the end of the day, Americans...
It's a business. No,
and Americans, they'll take any of that shit. They don't care.
And that's the sad truth, is they don't care.
That's why there's so many bad movies. That's why it's so sad that the Americans steal TV shows from other countries or movies from other countries, and then they make them into an American version, and it sucks. And Americans will choose that version over the original.
It's sad.
It is. People don't want to see, The Ring, the Japanese version. They'd rather see The Ring, the American version. Not that I'm saying the American version was bad, but open your eyes.
Versus the Japanese version? Yeah, it was bad.
How about Old Boy?
Go to hell. Don't even bring my Old Boy into this.
How about Battle Royale? It's like you're missing out on stuff that they come up with. Fucking A. Look at Ghost in the Shell. Oh. What the flaming garbage we came up with.
I thought it was a Japanese director, though.
Doesn't matter. It was written by Americans. And why would the Japanese?
But that game, the Persona 5, I love it. I absolutely love it. I've defeated the first palace. I don't know if you've defeated the first palace yet.
No, I'm still there. I'm trying to capture the guy's heart.
But it's one of those... Dude, let me tell you, man.
It's super perverted, this game.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I absolutely love it. But it's also made by the people who made Catherine. And
yeah,
Catherine's
I could tell.
coming out. Catherine coming out next year. Oh, man. It comes
Is
out
the
on
main
Valentine's Day.
The girl in Persona reminds me a lot of Catherine. She even has the double ponytails.
Yep. That's their thing, though. It's one of those Japanese perverted things that they
because
do.
that's their version of what American women look like. But yeah, Persona 5, if you guys get a chance, if you can still find it for $20, I truly recommend it. Please be aware this is a JRPG. This is not Final... I don't want to say Final Fantasy. I'm trying to think of another RPG that people might compare it to.
I don't know, dude, but it's...
I can't come up with one right now.
I mean, it's one of the reasons why I still am playing that Marvel game is because I love the turn-based strategy. And
I've always liked turn-based.
And one of the biggest things at the end of the day about turn-based is that word strategy. You have to think. You just can't, okay, I'm just going to go in and attack like crazy.
No,
you'll lose.
Yeah, and there's always... I love that you go and and you do those special moves, and then you could either negotiate with the monsters you kill to get items or to actually adapt them to you. You know, I heard there was a Persona. I don't know which one it was, because in this Persona they take the mask off and then the Persona comes out, right?
Something like that, yeah.
I heard of one of the Personas, I think it was Persona 3, they would commit suicide. They would shoot themselves in the head.
I want to go back and play the old Personas now
for
that
the
I've played
Personas
this
that
one.
come out.
Now that I've played this one, I really want to go back and play the older ones.
So, speaking of Japanese games, Square Enix has filed a trademark application for Parasite Eve.
No shit.
Yep, Square Enix has filed this is coming from, I don't know what, some blog website or whatever. I want to give them credit because I'm reading off of them, but I don't see what it is. It says here, Square Enix has filed a brand new trademark application for its classic video game series Parasite Eve. Twitter user Andrew Marble first brought attention to the application, which was filed November 22nd, 2018. That wasn't too long ago. But there's no details on what it is for. So, I mean, for all we know, they could be... I really hope it's not... No, Square Enix don't do that fucking... Shut up, man. Don't ruin this for me.
Dude, Parasite Eve. You know, I
Did you ever play the third game?
I never played the third birthday. No, I did not. Because I was PSP only.
And it came out in 2010. That's not too bad, not too long ago.
I remember playing part 2, and I didn't like part 2. I remember I got like the bad ending or the okay ending or whatever.
I love 2.
I was not. Part 1 still to me is one. That is one of the best.
Yo, when I played 2 and she was taking a shower, I was like, "What is this? This is the greatest thing ever."
Oh yeah, no, well that's.
I couldn't believe this was in a game.
Yeah.
Sorry, not to sound perverted, but I was young when this game came out.
Yeah, no, I was younger than you, so trust me. And I remember when it came, dude. I was at the store to get that thing day one. I loved Parasite Eve, and it didn't live up, and I was sad, man.
Well, speaking of it didn't live up, but was still good. I watched Wreck-It. Well, first of all, did you play any other games?
No, I did not play anything else.
Okay. I watched Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph Breaks the Internet. And it was really good, but it didn't live up to the first one. I think it's because the first one had more game things related.
Okay.
But it was still pretty funny. And all I'm going to tell you is a Grand Theft Auto musical. That's all I'm going to say.
That's pretty awesome.
There's some oh God, there's a lot of things to watch that come out there that I can't say, but there's Star Wars, there's Marvel, there's obviously internet stuff. Obviously YouTube for some reason had a problem being there, which I don't understand because Google was there but YouTube wasn't.
No shit.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. So, you know, there's a huge portion of the movie where it has to do with something that is called like YouTube. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's not YouTube. But Google's there. The biggest building in the internet, right? The huge tower is Google. And there was no Apple, which I thought it was a little weird. So there's things that should have been there. There was Pinterest, there was Facebook, the big games. But at the end of the day, when I watch Wreck-It Ralph, I want to see games. So, I mean, I want you to watch it so we can talk about it more. But it's definitely something to see in theaters.
And Kathy wants to see it too. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, as a gamer, don't expect it to be the same feeling because there was just a feeling of the first one as being as a gamer and you saw all the cameos, you know?
Yeah.
And this doesn't have that type of cameos. It just has cameos because of the internet. And I think it was just, I mean, there is a lot of Disney characters. A lot. You're going to be blown away at the amount of Disney characters there is in this movie. I couldn't even count then. Everything went so fast. I would need to watch the movie one more time to be able to see every single one of them because there's a lot. It's crazy, and that's probably what makes this movie enjoyable. Is that you go, oh look, and look, and look, and you know, I was with my daughter, and I was pointing them out, and she has no idea what most of them are. But definitely catch it. Definitely, I recommend it.
That's definitely on my list to see, along with every fucking other thing in the world that's out there.
Yo, Disney's killing it next year.
Disney's printing money next year. Like it's ridiculous how much and what they're making.
That trailer for Lion King.
Lion King just got its teaser trailer this past week, which is just absolutely breathtaking. It's nothing original. It's nothing that we haven't seen before. But just
still,
how good it looks is what's ridiculous about it.
I want to see Timon and Pumbaa because Timon is, oh man, Pumbaa is Seth Rogen.
I don't know who the other guy is. I know he's a stand-up comedian.
Timon, did you ever see? It's the comedian. Yes, it's the guy from Parks and Recreation. I don't know if you remember him. He was the guy who took over. I think when Leslie left, they put new crew in the Parks. Did you watch Parks and Recreation?
I watched the first season. I didn't finish it.
Oh my god, forget it then. I can't think of any other show he's been other than American Horror. Anyway, he's an angry gay man. He's very angry, and I thought that's perfect for Timon. Because I think who was the Timon before?
One of them was Billy Crystal.
No, it wasn't Billy Crystal.
Well, no, Pumbaa. One of them was Billy Crystal, I want to say.
No. That's Monsters Inc., sir. Timon was the gay guy from Birdcage. What's his name?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember
that was
his name.
Timon.
Okay.
And Pumbaa was a nobody. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
What else? I feel like there was something else that we'll talk about. Oh, yeah. That Fallout 76 is balls.
Bro, you can find it for like $30 right now.
It's so bad. It is so bad. I didn't even play it.
Some people have like hope that they're going to make it better. I mean, maybe, Frank, I can't say anything because Elder Scrolls was the biggest pile of shit when it came out, and now it has like a huge following, but I mean, they're not there now. They are not there.
Dude, they just say the game's empty, man. It's and the problem is it's because everything is left up to the characters. There's a guy on IGN who made like his top 6 reasons on why the game's not fun. And he's just everything about it. He's like, there's nothing to do. It's really empty. The quests are boring. Trying to play with other people's not fun. The servers.
So it's Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. But remember, they were saying like all the NPCs have been replaced with people who are playing the game.
No, sir. This is not acceptable. Because the NPCs in Elder Scrolls are NPC. So this is stupid.
It is
stupid. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
But
whatever.
And it was originally just supposed to be a multiplayer that's added on to Fallout 4.
This should have been like that then.
It would have been so much better.
Yeah, that way people can still play Fallout 4 or they play the online version, but
I don't know what Bethesda's doing, man.
That was a really bad move. It almost feels like they had nothing to release. Did they release anything this year? Yeah, they didn't release anything. Well, wait. Yeah,
Wolfenstein was last year.
Yeah, so they don't have anything. So they just said, fuck it. Let's just throw something out there. God, if you don't have anything, just put something out on a cell phone. Don't you understand? That worked perfect for Blizzard.
They have blades coming out.
Did you see the Wendy's thing?
No, what's the Wendy's thing?
Oh my God! You know how Wendy's has like a whoever does their social media on Twitter is like a big troll.
Oh yes, I do know that.
Did you see what he did for Blizzard?
No.
Well, he was promoting the Wendy's app, the new Wendy's app, where you can order your food so you can get it on your way to whatever. You can order it online, and then that way you can get your food when you get there. And somebody on Twitter put a comment underneath that said, "What if I don't have a phone?" And Wendy's replied, "Then you won't be able to play the newest Diablo."
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, this guy's a genius.
Oh, it's great. Dude, nope. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't. I get it. It's a business and you're in it to make money, but.
Oh, don't even. I'm talking about business that makes money that shouldn't exist. Fortnite was mentioned a couple of times in Wreck-It Ralph.
Well, it's a kids movie. That's fine. That's not gonna get my panties aren't gonna be in a bunch for that one just because it's a kids movie, and you know,
kids play Fortnite.
7-year-old should play Fortnite. Absolutely.
I don't let my daughter play Fortnite.
20-year-old men should not be playing Fortnite. Furthermore, getting paid to play Fortnite. But you know,
it's a damn shame. People who play Fortnite should look at themselves in the mirror and say, what have I done today that I should be embarrassed about? But whatever. That's where it's going, Frank. We're old people.
I don't get it, man.
I'm sure there's things our grandparents didn't get from us.
Yeah, but it's just sad.
Come on, I'm sure you heard it plenty of times. You know, when I was your age, we go out and play. We didn't sit here and play video games all day.
But I do go out and play, man. That's the thing. Like I do go out and play, and I do go out and do other things. Just I don't just live by video games. I love video games. It's an escape from reality, and it's a way for me to enjoy myself in a different caliber. But so is reading a book, and so is watching a film. I mean, it's a form of art. It's one thing, but
our grandparents didn't understand that.
Yeah,
they didn't understand this, just like we don't understand this shenanigans.
But that's not art, dude. That's like saying burritos art.
No, it's not art.
And
but it's checkers.
And it's the sad thing, and it's the dumbing down of society.
Listen, I think we started dumbing down society when we chose not to play games and we chose to watch someone else play it.
Yeah.
That was the first sign of dumbing down society. Forget Fortnite, forget all that. People who just sit there and watch other people play is like, why don't you just play the game yourself? Why don't you experience the game yourself? And this is what I've never understood. And I've tried to explain that to my daughter. You see his reaction? Do you see when he's playing and he's getting scared or he's getting excited? Those are the emotions that are intended for you. So you should play the game so you react like that. You shouldn't have to watch someone else enjoy the game. You should be... I mean, it's like those people who go on diets and then they watch other people eat nasty food. Because they can't eat the diet. You know what I mean? Have you seen those people?
No.
They'll sit there and watch someone eat pie because they're on a diet. So they just enjoy it by watching someone else eat pie.
That is scary.
But that's how it is. Like, I get it, man. Twitch is awesome. I think it's great that people can do their own programming. But, I mean... don't just not buy a game to watch someone else play it. That is bonkers. Like, I've heard people say, I won't buy this game, but I'll watch someone else. They'll watch the whole fucking game through a big screen and a small screen of a person.
I don't get it, man.
I don't get it either. I mean, I guess, like I said, it's okay to watch a little bit, but don't make it your full time. I mean, I don't even think that's good for games. I think it's bad for games if people don't buy games because they're watching someone else play them.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a caliber of that. So last thing, and this is a rather random thing in the realm of like Wreck-It Ralph and everything. Keanu Reeves has been casted in Toy Story 4.
You know, don't get excited. You cast him. They said he has a role. For all we know, he's a fucking 2-second character.
I still think it's entertaining.
I mean, it's like saying, what's his name is Vin Diesel is in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's exactly like that. I mean, just the fact that I see Vin Diesel taking pictures with the Guardians of the Galaxy cast makes me want to puke.
Well, apparently he does. They green screen him. Like he does all the physical acting.
Oh my god, that's even sadder.
They have him on. He walks around on. No, seriously, he walks around on stilts, and he does all of the. He does all
for the first episode.
No, he does all
for the first.
All the mocap. I don't know about the second one, but I do know for the first one, that's what he did. He did all the motion capturing.
Whatever. I mean, he ain't no Golem.
Oh no! He's pining to do for motion caption actors to be nominated in the Academy Awards, which they should.
Yeah, but there's not that many movies with motion caption characters.
Even
they should be, but there's not a lot.
No, but I mean, I feel like it is an art form and it should be recognized.
It is, absolutely.
Because I can't remember his goddamn name. Andy. I can't get his last. Yeah, Andy Sinakis or something like that. I can't get his last name.
The guy who played Golem?
Yeah, plays Golem, he plays the monkey in Planet of the Apes. He has his own motion captioning.
He was also in Heavenly Sword.
Yeah. No, he does a lot.
And the other one. What was the other one? The one with the guy with a monkey tail. He was that character too. He's great.
He is. He does the voice acting as well. Like it's not just it's his mocap. He does the voices and everything.
We need another Lord of the Rings.
Well, hopefully his new movie, Monsters Engines or whatever it's called, is going to be good. I got the book. I got to read it before I see it.
I guess. Who reads books these days? I'm kidding. I'm joking.
So, yeah. Got anything else?
I don't have anything else.
All right.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate everything. If you want to get a hold of us, at Evil Metal Gamers in Twitter, or you can email us at evilmetalgamers@gmail.com. We are also in every social media that you can think of. We are there. We are under Evil Metal Gamers. Thank you so much, guys, and take care.
Real quick, I forgot to mention it. No. This is our fans and everything. One of the guys that I talked to, he lost his wife recently, either to drugs or some kind of suicide, and I just want to give him a big shout out, Aaron. I know it's hard, but people in the community are out there to support you and help you out in this. And I mean, I wish him the best, man. It's hard. He's got a little boy, and I know he's looking out for his best interest. I feel bad, so hopefully everything starts going right for you, man. I'm rooting for you, brother.
It's very nice of you. Very important. All right, guys, take care.
love, peace, and happiness.